Akwo, the chief editor of Health and Development magazine, and we are at the Marriott Marquis Hotel downtown as part of the Biomedical HIV Prevention Summit. And with me is
Jeffrey Campbell.
Mr. Jeffrey, nice to have you with me. Who do you work with?
I am the Chief Program Officer for AIDS Foundation Houston.
Wow, AIDS Foundation Houston. Basically, there are many HIV/AIDS Foundation in Houston. What is the difference between yours and the others?
Well, first of all, AIDS Foundation Houston, or AFH, we are the longest standing HIV serving organization here in Houston, 38 years old. We have a combination of prevention and PrEP services, PrEP care, as well as housing for persons living with HIV and for others who are chronically homeless but may not be HIV positive.
You just talked a bit about your programming. What is the major emphasis of your program?
So the major emphasis of the work that we do at AFH is to directly impact the lives of vulnerable individuals, whether they be persons living with HIV or persons not living with HIV, but due to their financial situation or their state of being homeless or not, or unstable housing, we are able to get them the services that they need to stay negative.
We just celebrated the International HIV/AIDS Day on the 1st of December. And the theme for this year is Communities Make a Difference. As a community, what difference are you making?
As a community, I believe I'm an influencer in this work. I think I impact by educating individuals about HIV, educating individuals about what PrEP is, educating individuals on where to get PrEP. So that's the work that I'm committed to on a daily basis.
Part of your programming and awareness campaign and fundraising is the HIV/AIDS walk, which your institution carries out yearly. Can you tell me a bit about that and how that has contributed in the fight against HIV/AIDS in America and globally?
So our AIDS Walk, which is coming up on March 1st, 2020, is a long-standing event that our organization has hosted. It not only benefits the work that we do at AIDS Foundation, but it also benefits other benefiting agencies that choose to have walk teams, and they are able to raise funds by participating in the walk. And one of the unique things about 2020 is that we have increased the percentage of the walk contributions that our benefiting agencies will be able to take back and put into their resources and services.
Mayor Sylvester Turner is going to be here at 2:30 p.m. to sign the Paris Agreement of the fast track of HIV/AIDS. What is your opinion? Do you think that the city of Houston is coming late or early to engage in this global coalition and come together?
So I think every city has to come in at their own pace, and I think that the work that we've done here in the city of Houston over the years has been very innovative, and it has also been very engaging. We, like other cities, still have a good deal of work to do in order to be able to end the epidemic here in Houston.
About this prevention summit, with your expertise, your contribution, and sharing, best practices with others, what has been the positive of this conference to you, and how is it going to impact the quality of your work in your foundation?
I think this conference, which is relatively new, this is only the 4th year of this conference's existence, and I love the idea that it takes on the work of PrEP and treatment as prevention head on. And it provides a good number of sessions and educational opportunities for individuals who are trying to figure it out and take it back home to their cities and their towns and their counties to do the work better.
What has been the preventive measures that were emphasized in this summit?
So, of course, preventive measures that we're talking about here are, number one, PrEP. So that is the use of Truvada and Descovy as a daily pill to prevent individuals who are not living with HIV from contracting HIV. Also, treatment as prevention, educating people on the reality that the science shows that for persons living with HIV, if they are virally suppressed for 6 months or more, that they are scientifically unable to transmit that virus to someone else. So it is this new movement of biomedical prevention services that is helping us to reduce the number of new transmissions across the nation.
Let's talk about the luncheon that you guys are holding for the International AIDS Day on Friday, working in partnership with Chevron. How has that partnership developed over the years, and how successful has the luncheons been, and how do you use the monies that come from there?
I am a new staff person at AIDS Foundation Houston. I've only been there since September. So this will actually be my first luncheon as a staff member. It won't be my first luncheon in attendance. I've attended many of them. And I see them as a way, an opportunity for us to educate those who may not be directly involved in this work. So folks like the folks at Chevron, other corporate donors and corporate supporters that we have, helping them to have a greater understanding of the work of prevention and care that we are responsible for as an organization.
Finally, what do you say to the people in Texas? Because the statistics are showing that the rates of HIV in San Antonio, in Houston, San Antonio has actually, or we worked with San Antonio, the mayor's office, the medical school, the county judge, a whole day on the Fast Track Summit. And San Antonio is one of those cities in Texas that had already signed the Paris Agreement. So what do you say to those out there who don't know that the statistics show that the prevalence rates are higher in Texas and in the Texas major cities like San Antonio and Houston?
What do I say to them?
Yes.
I say we've got work to do. Texas, although it's very different, it is a part of the South. And so we still see the rates of new transmissions in these areas increasing. That's because of the stigma that is attached to HIV, the stigma that is attached to sex, the stigma that is that prevents us from educating people in school, young people in schools, and having conversations that are able to really open folks' eyes and help them to not be embarrassed or ashamed of who they are as a sexual being.
And what advice do you have to give those in the LGBT community, people who do drugs and use unsterilized needles and other risk groups as related to the prevention measures?
I say to my LGBT community and to individuals who are using ID drugs, there are ways to prevent the transmission of HIV. We really have everything that we need, I think, scientifically and medically, as far as we have PrEP, we have treatment as prevention. What we must do as a community, and I say this to our community as a whole, we must diffuse stigma. We must do that. We must stop casting dispersion upon individuals that we see as not like us in order to create safe spaces, more safe spaces for individuals to be comfortable in getting treatment care and getting tested, and even in getting in places and positions where they can overcome the addiction to drugs.
Thank you very much.
Sure.